What's good, YouTube? Fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, Real Talk Boxing. And I'm back at you again. It looks like the IBF is going to order Teofimo Lopez to fight IBF mandatory George Kambosos. Kambosos is from Australia, 19 wins, 0 losses, 10 knockouts. His last fight, I believe, was 2 or 3 months ago against Lee Shelby, I believe is his name, which was a competitive fight, 12-round decision for Kambosos. And IBF says, okay, you got to get it cracking, Lopez. Now, I watched the fight, Kambosos versus Shelby, in its entirety. And what I get from Kambosos is a very game fighter, very solid fighter. Kambosos is, pretty fast. He has a really, really good jab. He's somewhat of a counter puncher. He likes to punch after his opponent is done punching. As soon as they hit their back foot, he goes forward with the momentum. And the fast combinations. Doesn't hold a lot of power, but he's very accurate. His defense isn't so much head movement and his foot movement. His foot movement and his foot placement is very, very good, and it allows him to get out of the way of punches, not necessarily slipping punches with his head, but just his footwork gets him out of danger sometimes. But he is capable of getting hit. The space between his 2 feet are very, very good, very, very sound. He doesn't spread his feet too wide or gets them too close. He has a great foundation when it comes to his foot placement, and he's a solid fighter. Not too strong, though. Not too strong. This should be a relatively easy fight for Lopez. But like I say all the time, this is boxing. Anything could happen. He's an undefeated fighter. I like the kid. I kind of like the kid. I like his tenacity. I like his confidence. He has confidence in himself and his ability. And he's been wanting this fight. He's been wanting this fight since Lopez beat Loma. He's been calling Lopez out. So he's very, very game. He's very ready for it. And I think the fight is going to be in Australia, his backyard. So, Lopez is going to have to come with it. Of course, when you're fighting on someone's home turf, they're going to have the home, turf advantage with the judges. But I don't see Teofimo Lopez allowing the judges to have any indication on the outcome of the fight. I think Lopez will get him out of there, probably mid to late rounds. But once again, it's professional boxers, 2 undefeated fighters, and Kambosos is game. He's very, very game. If you guys hadn't checked him out, go check out his fight against Lee Shelby, I believe is his name, 2 or 3 months ago. Like I said, he's solid. I just don't think he's strong enough to do any significant damage to my man Lopez. So obviously Lopez isn't getting the fights that he wants. He was worried about fighters overpricing themselves, and I think he overpriced himself. So, he's going to have to deal with his mandatory for a certain amount of money, less than he would be getting facing a Tank, facing a Devin Haney, or someone of that magnitude, of that level of fighter. But nevertheless, it's a fight. IBF mandatory against an undefeated fighter. So I'm interested in it, and when and should it happen, I'm cool with it. IBF says that they're going to give both of the fighters until February, I believe the 6th, to come to a negotiation on what, they agree to, what terms and all that. So I'm looking forward to it. So that's the news on Lopez for right now. If anything changes from here on out, I try to get on here and let you guys know what the deal is. As always, respect all, fear none, God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing, baby. We gone.